Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson have been trading words for a long time, and now Davis is finally answering Stevenson's latest challenge. This is a matchup that a lot of fans really want to see, and plenty of experts have already picked who they think will win. Sean Porter said this fight would be perfect, and he believes Shakur might actually have what it takes to beat Davis. Porter mentioned that when he looks at how both boxers fight, he thinks it is a dream matchup and the best fight that could be made in boxing right now. He also said he believes it will happen next year. He added that there is a certain formula needed to beat Tank, and he honestly thinks Shakur has the skills, talent and athleticism to fit that formula. Bob Arum likes the idea of the fight, but he is worried about the money risks involved in putting it together. Arum said you cannot stretch yourself so thin that you take a big loss just to make a fight that is appealing. He made it clear that it is not about being unwilling to make Davis versus Stevenson. He explained that they are not gamblers who will put up huge guarantees for a fight that might only make a little money and could lose a lot. He said why do that when he would rather just buy a ticket and watch it as a fan. He stressed that the deal has to make financial sense and that they cannot be asked to take wild risks where they lose a lot and gain almost nothing even if the fight is a success. Keyshawn Davis was asked about a possible matchup, and he sounded very excited about the chance.
What do you think people say that Shakur Stevenson then is the next big thing in the sport?
For one, I really think the fans don't really see nobody beating Shakur. When people bring up him and Tank, when I see and I go read like little stuff about it, they really be debating. It don't be like, oh, Tank is gonna destroy this guy and everybody is saying it. No, that shit be like real debates, like, no, this Shakur, this, that. And then not only that, now you see Shakur moving up in weight, he's filling out, he's dropping this dude. He went crazy that last fight. That last fight was like kind of crazy. You go back and watch, that was crazy, you know, so Now I think people is getting another insight on Shakur, like, nah, this kid, he been kicking ass for a long ass time now. This kid probably really is the real deal. You feel what I'm saying? He getting his just due. At this point, I really think it's just about giving him that one example. That one real name, that one person that can go 100 miles per hour with him from round 1 to round 12. A new generation, new champion.
Jeff Mayweather views this possible matchup as a big payday for Gervonta, and he shared his thoughts on it. Jeff said he believes Tank is going to cash out now because he has reached a point where he has said he will not be fighting much longer. He mentioned fights with Shakur, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor, along with many other names still out there. For him, the best fight is probably against Shakur because that is about where you will stay glued to your seat and be entertained every single second, and no one knows how it will end. James Toney does not think Shakur has the ability to beat Davis. James called Shakur a good fighter with speed and some pop in his punches, but said as long as he does not have to face Tank, he will be fine. He added that he does not see anyone with the power or the guts to step in and trade shots with him. Adrian Broner believes Tank Davis is built differently and has what it takes to beat everyone. Broner said Tank can defeat them all and that Stevenson would be his hardest fight, but he still thinks Tank would find a way to win. Even though Shakur is one of the toughest fighters around and his talent stands out, Broner has seen it up close and says it is something special. He still feels Tank would come out on top. Calvin Ford also wanted to confront Shakur after hearing him talk, and he claims that everyone knows Davis is on another level compared to them.
The only person I can really give salute to is Shakur because he grew up with us. You know, that's why I get on Shakur. You know, sometimes he changes his media, try to be that tough guy, big dad. Let's keep it real. We grew up together. Me and your grandpa, we cool. You know what I'm saying? But pure box. You know what I'm saying? They know Tank is different. You notice they don't say nothing like, you know what I'm saying? If you that dude, you're gonna go, you know what I'm saying? They don't do that with Tank. They know Tank don't play like that. So if it's beef, you know when it's beef with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we carry it like that. We try to stay humble. This is a sport. When guys start to run their mouth and forget who they talking to.
Shakur seems open to fighting either Davis or Devin Haney, but he believes Davis would be the much bigger matchup for him. He said both fights are great for him, but he believes the one with Tank is larger while the one with Devin is where he could really show who he is as a boxer. Shakur is not a big fan of Davis though, and has said he will not watch Davis fight anymore. He stated that he is not going to any more Tank fights because Tank acts too full of himself. He tried to make it seem like something else, but that is not how it went down. He added that none of this is personal and it is just business, and he is waiting for the right time to make it happen. Gervonta, on the other hand, does not seem to have any respect left for Shakur at this point. The tension between these two fighters has been building for a long time, and fans are eagerly waiting to see if they will finally step into the ring together. Shakur believes that a fight with Davis would bring in more money and attention than a fight with Haney, which is why he keeps pushing for it. At the same time, he wants to face Haney as well because he thinks that bout would help him prove his true value as a top-level boxer. Despite all the talk, Shakur has made it clear that he is not interested in watching Davis compete anymore because he feels Davis carries himself with too much ego. He says that Davis tries to act like he is above everyone else, but Shakur does not buy into that image. He insists that there is no bad blood between them on a personal level and that everything is strictly about business and making the right moves at the right time. Davis, however, seems to have lost all respect for Shakur and does not hold back when talking about him. The way they go back and forth has only made the fans want this fight even more, and many believe it would be one of the biggest events in boxing if it ever gets signed.
Hey, he throws shots and then want to be buddy-buddy. You know what I mean? Saying all this stuff on Twitter and then run in my locker room and want to take a picture and all that type of stuff. I ain't bet. We ain't cool no more. Wait, none of that. That's it. That's what it is. You feel me? And niggas gotta stand on it. That's why I'm in that mode now. Like, I ain't got no friends in this.
Me personally, I never heard him disrespect you as a man. Like,
saying I won't fight somebody that disrespect me.
Like, he a bitch ass nigga. I never heard no shit like that.
But if you know me, you know, like, don't go on no internet talking about he want dad step in the. What you mean I want dad step in the ring with you? That's disrespecting.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it is. It is.
Shakur does not believe Ryan Garcia had what it takes to beat Davis, but he does admit that Davis has earned his place as a star. Shakur said Tank looked very sharp and boxed really well. He compared Ryan to a preschool level fighter and said Ryan was never on the same level as the top guys. When people talk about the four kings, all of them were special fighters, and Shakur does not think Ryan belonged in that group. He made sure to say he was not taking anything away from Tank because Tank did his job, but Ryan just was not good enough. Shakur added that he would love to fight Davis and called it the biggest fight in boxing. He compared it to having great athletes like Michael Jordan and LeBron James in different eras where they never got to face each other. This is not the first time these fighters have had problems with each other. Not long ago, Davis claimed that he had beaten both Shakur and Haney in sparring. Davis said Shakur gets too much hype from his fights and forgets who really runs the division. He said the only person who can beat him is himself and that nobody else can touch him. He also said both Shakur and Haney have been in the ring with him and he cracked both of them. He said Devin did not get the best of him and that he sparred him twice and almost knocked him out at Floyd's gym. Shakur had a different story about what happened in their sparring session. He said the first time they sparred again after the Olympics, it was around 2 in the morning and they went for about 20 minutes straight. He mentioned that Tank had 3 or 4 people with him while he had Africa and Richard Hitchens on his side. He did not remember if anyone was recording, but he was sure the sparring stayed inside the gym. He said at some point Tank just felt a certain way and went on air and said something funny about it. Shakur has always planned to fight Davis, and he also had another opponent in mind for the end of the year. He said he would probably fight Lomachenko after the Haney fight, and he thinks that fight could happen. He knows Devin plans to move up to 140 pounds, so he would probably fight him for a vacant title after Lomachenko. He made it clear that he wants to fight Tank, and that would be his choice after Lomachenko if he could pick his own schedule. He believes he will be fighting for a spot among the top 3 on the pound-for-pound list. He knows he is already one of the best young fighters in the sport, but he wants to take his career even higher. He is ready for the big pay-per-view matchups and wants to face the biggest names in the division. He does not want to come to this weight class and avoid fighting the people he is supposed to fight. He says he is locked in and will show everyone why he is the real deal. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.